Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley, what's the little shimmy and shuffle there?
Just adjusting myself.
All right, okay.
Just what I
I'm
do.
gonna adjust myself, and
right,
we're gonna get to some hard-hitting news.
Yes.
You're gonna have to take it easy on me.
Why? What's going
I'm
on?
tired. Two hockey games this weekend.
Right.
Matinee
yes.
game on a Sunday.
Oh,
I ain't exactly 23 anymore.
I
so
understand.
Legs were a little sore, a little tired.
I
had a grandkids day overnight last night that I had to explain Happy Gilmore frame by frame to.
Yeah, I let Max watch that too, and he's 9, and he loved it.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore, it's I think it's PG-13, but there's nothing,
No, it's not,
too greasy. The Julie Bowen, yeah, you and I were discussing.
That's not it yet. It's more like, why did he throw that club? Why did the ball do that? Why did this happen? And I'm like, why are you asking so many questions? Can't you just watch the movie?
Yeah.
Does Max do that too?
No, he's usually pretty good about staying quiet and just watching for the most part, which is weird because the rest of the time he doesn't shut up.
Right.
But during movies he's into, he will he will stay in tune.
But I got to admit, it's been a long time since the kids stayed overnight, and it was fun to have an overnight.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was good.
I had to go to bed before Max had today off.
Yeah.
It's a midwinter break after
they need that.
I
mean, dude.
Yeah, especially
if you had
since having the whole month of February off.
I know. I need a break too.
Jesus. I need a break from what? Dude, you haven't done anything for 3 weeks.
Well, it's been busy. It's
3
stressful
times?
on kids, and teachers
I know.
and everybody else. Besides, it's President's Day. Who wouldn't want to celebrate that?
I knew I picked the wrong career. You have no idea how close I was to having 3 months off every summer. You have no idea how close I was to making that decision. I was so close. I could have been living the dream.
You are.
Sure, it may make me hate children and hate their parents. I don't care. I need the time. Oh. All right.
You are living the dream right now, my friend. Trust me. This is you're walking in the Garden of Eden, man.
I enjoy single dad life. I really do. It's nice.
That's good.
Unfettered.
Unfettered. There you have it. Why don't you roll some news and I'll do what I do.
You interject. You do what you do.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
what I do.
All right. California is filing a lawsuit against President Donald Trump. This comes in the wake of the president's declaration of a national emergency to secure the required funding for the border wall with Mexico. The Trump administration will reportedly not be looking to speed up any potential rulings around the order. They know they're going to face resistance in this, but this is what the administration wants to do. They do want the border wall. Without question, but they also want this to carry on so it can be an issue in 2020 politically. I mean, you want this to drag on. If you're Trump and you're Republicans, you want this to drag on. If you're Democrats, you want to speed it up and kind of get it, whatever the ruling's going to be, you want to get it taken care of so it's not an issue in 2020. But I got a feeling that it's going to be. So we shall see. Okay. No interjection there. Okay.
I'm listening to the guy ramble the other day. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, they finally cut him off to put the prices right back on, which, okay. Mm-hmm. He's going on and on and on. And he's telling, you know what I really couldn't believe? The kudos and the pats on the back he gave to some of our biggest deep state enemies. Oh, we're getting along with North Korea. We're going to have a great summit. We're going to do this. The entire time I'm sitting there listening to the guy, I'm thinking, so what?
Yeah, it's completely the opposite of the way Republicans used to be, and Democrats, predictably, are acting exactly the opposite way they used to react to this. They used to be all for, like Republicans used to be. Oh wait, you can't dignify these incredibly horrible dictatorships like North Korea.
North Korea still has political slavery.
Absolutely.
People are born into slavery. They live their entire life in slavery.
Right.
Go watch the Morgan Freeman thing, The Story of Us.
Right.
He talks to one of the guys that was born into slavery. And now it's like, oh, well, you know what? They might have some slaves. They might, these people. But, we're going to make some headway with them. And
it's about keeping channels of
who wants to make headway with them?
Well, like I said, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. What I'm saying is Republicans and Democrats have switched platitudes and attitudes on this. The Russians, Democrats used to be all about that. They used to be all about let's maintain communications, let's have relationships with the North Koreas, with the Russias. Now they're against it. Same thing with Republicans. Republicans used to be like Russia, evil empire.
Right.
North Korea, we can't. And like I said, it's both. It's political opportunism and BS on both sides of the political aisle. It's what we've come to expect. Just shrug your shoulders, live your life, don't let it affect you, and move on. It doesn't impact me.
Okay.
I sit back and laugh at it, as everybody should. Two brothers. This is. A lot of people saw this coming when the story broke. We haven't really talked about this at all, but two brothers are being interrogated for an alleged attack on Empire actor Jussie Smollette.
Oh, yeah.
They're claiming that Smollette paid them to stage the attack. Now, last month, Smollette claimed that two men attacked him, doused him in bleach, threw a noose around his neck while shouting, "This is MAGA country." Keep in mind, this was in Chicago.
Right.
This is definitely not MAGA country. Anyway, the incident was being investigated as possible hate crime. Smolette is black and gay. Now, apparently, investigators are investigating this as a setup.
Yep.
Yeah. Now these guys are claiming that Smolette paid them $3,500 to stage the attack. He could face 3 years in prison. And there's still, like I said, there's still question over, was it a setup? Wasn't it? His story looked fishy from the start. Now that we still don't know 100% yet on anything, but it was one of those things that predictably news organizations just ran with as the truth the second this came out because it was clickbait. I mean, there was a similar incident happened, not a similar incident, but the story with the kid in the MAGA hat and the Indian chief.
Yeah, and the Native American guy.
And ran with that. We just run with stories that we want to be true right off the bat, and you got to wait. But in this information age, you got to get everything out there right now.
Sure. And
then obviously there's more to the story. So anyway, downshifting.
Here's what I know. I don't like that Empire show. And I'll tell you why. The lead actor, Terrence Howard.
Well, what's wrong? I like Terrence Howard.
He just gives me the creeps. I don't know what it is about the guy.
Okay.
He's a great actor. I'm sure I know he's got a ton of fans. I know people like the show and everything like that. There's just something about the guy that gives me the creeps. Yeah. And
with Smolette, evidently, see, I haven't really watched the show.
Right.
But evidently, he's a popular character, but there was rumors that he was going to get written off. And this may have been why he staged the incident. Now, I don't know. I saw the interview with Robin Roberts, and he cried, and he was like, "This changed me forever." But he's an actor.
Yeah.
That may have been acting. Who knows? It's one of those things where you hear stories like this, especially it was so over the top. Yep. I mean, guys in MAGA hats and nooses, and it was the middle of winter in Chicago. It was like 10 below. When this incident happened, it was allegedly 10 below. I mean, seriously, how racist do you have to be to do that when it's, I mean, most racists, I thought, hated the cold. I don't know. Crazy. But we'll have to wait and see how that shakes out. Anyway, downshifting to I don't know where you go from that, but the Lumberjacks split a pair with Sioux Falls. They came back to win. Actually, no, they won on Saturday 5-3 after falling on Friday 3-2. The Jacks fell 3-2 on Sunday. They won on Saturday. And they lost. That's right. They lost against Chicago on Friday. Right? Was that how that worked? They lost Chicago on Friday. They won on Saturday. Lost on Sunday.
That's how it worked.
Okay. Now you thought. Okay. Switching to sports, which I know you thought I was going to leave this out, but I will not leave out that Denny Hamlin. No relation to Demi Moore or Demi Hamlin. Denny Hamlin won the Daytona 500. Sparty hammered Ohio State 62-44, but lost leading scorer Nick Ward. Hopefully not for the season. They hope to have him back before the end of the regular season. He evidently has a hairline fracture in his shooting hand. Michigan, meanwhile, beat up on Maryland on Saturday, 65-52. Sparty and Michigan tied atop the Big Ten. They will do battle in Ann Arbor. Shorthanded Sparty on the road against Michigan next Sunday. We'll see what happens.
Hey, you know what you forgot?
What?
The family from Grandville that won $10,000 last night.
That's right, on America's Funniest Home Videos. You know why I didn't do that? Because I don't watch America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh, I know you don't.
I don't care.
And we didn't either because we had Happy Gilmore Kid here last.
Of course, that's more important. You made the correct viewing choice.
There you have it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Later.